Shall I add the white? Keep watching to see what decision I make. So welcome back to today's video. If you haven't already seen me make this arrangement here, then you'll find it linked in the cards above my head, or you can look in the description box below, which will give you a link to this design here. Now I would call this free-flowing, free-form, quite organic, and a very loose style of arrangement that doesn't have a formal outline shape. And when I created it, I didn't have any white flowers in the studio, so I didn't have anything to link the top of the arrangement with the bottom. But I've now got some stock. They have been used in a previous arrangement, so I'm limited to the stem length. But I'm going to add them in to the design to see whether it makes a difference with the colour distribution. Now, the reason that flower arrangers and florists recommend that you use the same colour as the container in the floral design is because it creates visual repetition. It repeats the colour that's in the container so that the overall design becomes a lot more cohesive and it gels together much better. So I've just added 2 of the shorter stemmed stock there into the middle, and straight away we've got a link between the top and the bottom, and instead of it looking like a separate coloured arrangement that's been plonked on a white vase, it now all links well together. Now, one of the issues I normally find when flower arrangers or commercial florists have some lessons with me is that they instinctively go and pick a white container because they think a white container is going to blend in really nicely with all of their flowers. But unfortunately, white is a really dominant colour. If you're familiar with the colour wheel, you'll know that white isn't on the colour wheel at all. We call white achromatic. It doesn't have any colour, it's not part of the colour wheel, and it can become really dominant if not used correctly. So it does work really well with an all-white design. It works particularly well with different shades of greens, but I don't think it works as well when you've got quite a rich colour combination like I've got here, and when you're putting it against a coloured backdrop like I've got here. So with just the addition of 5 white stock, I've extended the design out. It's given it a more rigid appearance because the stock is a line material, which is quite straight, but it gives me a nice link with the bottom. And I don't know whether it's because I'm trained to do that and I instinctively pick up on it when I see a floral design, but I think it looks so much better when there's a link between the top and the bottom. And you'll always hear me say it in a floral design, if you can connect the 2 together, mainly in colour, then you're on to a winner straight away. I find it really difficult to pick a container that's really brightly coloured because I can't visualise how I'm going to connect it to colours that you will be able to buy in your local florist shop or from your supermarket. There might be a container, I saw a container yesterday that was a beautiful sort of shade, almost like an aquamarine green, and it was quite a tall vase, so that put me off initially because I couldn't think of how I was going to use it anywhere. Colour was quite dominant. That lovely aquamarine sort of blue I felt was going to be too dominant to match with any colours that I like to work with. But colour is subjective, it's cultural, it's influenced by history, and everybody sees colour in a very different way. So what I like might not be something that you will like, and it's not necessarily a colour combination that you would like to work with. So that's the last piece of the white Lisianthus, and that's just helped to give me a connection between the bottom container. We've now got white at the top and white in the bottom, and if you know your elements and principles of design, then that's what we call repetition. It creates rhythm so that your eye moves throughout the arrangement more naturally and more rhythmically. Pretty much says it in the word. So this was just a short video to show you the difference that you can create by adding in a colour that links really nicely with the container. If you've got any questions, just ask in the comment box, and I look forward to seeing you for the next video. I hope you've already subscribed, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye for now.